welcome back to my channel, Bringing Life Home. Today's video is a really fun collaboration. We're actually doing a mid-year homeschool reflections. This collab is hosted by Devine from Calm in the Chaos and Shauna from Homegrown Homeschool. I will make sure to have their channels linked down below as well as the playlist, so definitely check it out because it's going to be a good one. Now, I have to say, if you're new to my channel, I have two kids, but I'm currently only homeschooling one. My youngest just isn't school age yet. But my daughter is 7, almost 8, and she's in 2nd grade. We've been homeschooling from the beginning since she was in kindergarten and even preschool, if you count that. And I have to say that this year is probably our best homeschool year yet. And every year, honestly, has been so different. Like, we're always trying new curriculum, we do new activities. This past year, we had a huge move. We moved from the Pacific Northwest down to the desert in Arizona, which, just on its own created so many changes in our homeschool. But honestly, it's been for the best. And it's been, like I said, such a good homeschool year, and probably, just in so many aspects, like our curriculum choices, stress level, our activities, and, just everything has really blended so well. I think it's the first year that I haven't really changed my curriculum mid-year. I mean, we've definitely added in like different things just for fun, but this year has really been like very focused on interests, and for once it's not stressing me out. Normally, even though I want to just be more free and on a whim, I usually get very stressed out about, are we going to finish this curriculum? How many lessons have we done in this curriculum? Are we doing enough math? Things like that. And it has not been like that this year. I don't know if it's the move and just more sunshine, the difference in our atmosphere and activities, but I just I'm not worried about it. So like I said, we've really focused on interest-based learning this year. So even though we haven't gotten rid of any curriculum choices, we're still doing them. We've really focused on things that we enjoy doing. My daughter loves science. It's her favorite. And so we've really boosted the science this year. We've been doing actually, I have some of the curriculum here. So if you are not new here and you saw my curriculum picks video, this will be the same. And I'm not showing everything. I'm just kind of going on some basics here. But so for science, we started using these Evan Moore books. This is the first time that we had used these workbooks, and we love them. It's been so much fun. I love the schedule, the once a day kind of thing. That works out great. But we've also added in some science from The Good and the Beautiful. So we've been doing their geology unit study, which we've loved. We also added in kind of only, I think, a couple weeks ago, because we just recently got it, the Little Hearts and Hands Wind and Waves, because we did their first edition that they came out with. I think it's called Field and Flowers, and we loved it. And so I knew when the Wind and Waves one came out, we were going to want to do that too. And on top of that, we've gotten some fun things like a microscope and a bunch more science books, and we've just been really boosting that, like I said, because it's her interest right now. And then before I forget, we've been doing an out-school class once a week that's science-based as well. So she gets to be in that class with other students, and it's the same kids basically every week, and so she's really enjoying that. And we've been doing horseback riding, which she's loved. We've been doing that all year, really since we moved here. She's started horseback riding lessons. We started piano lessons this year, and that's been so much fun. She's really enjoying that. So we'll probably keep that going until maybe she wants to try a different instrument. So we've really been focusing on these activities and what her interests are. But separate from that, all of our core curriculum that we do, we're really loving. So we when we first started homeschool, The Good and the Beautiful was such a blessing and we loved it, but we have started to switch things up a little bit, just in ways that I think fit my daughter's learning style better. So this year's the first time we've been using Math with Confidence, and oh my gosh, you guys, I love it so much. I know that people say it's a little bit more teacher intensive, but I actually enjoy that. I think we had gotten like a larger whiteboard this year, so it makes it easier for me to kind of teach her and show her things visually, having that larger whiteboard and then having these teacher-led lessons. It helps me explain things better for her versus, you know, with The Good and the Beautiful, there's a little bit for you to read to your student. However, this is kind of like word for word what you should say. And sometimes I felt like with The Good and the Beautiful, maybe my description or way of saying something, you know, didn't always make sense to her, or maybe it wasn't the best way to say it, because we all learn and process information differently. So I just feel like so far I've really enjoyed Math with Confidence. So I think we're gonna stick with this and move forward with it next year as well. But we have stuck with the Good and the Beautiful for our language arts. But just to kind of tell you guys how much we've focused on like interests and activities and stuff, we are, so, you know, like the COLLAB is mid-year, right? We started in September, this school year, and it's now January, and we're on lesson 16, okay, for language arts. But I don't feel bad. It doesn't stress me out. And, you know, the reasons why is because I really try to focus now on how much my daughter is improving just based off life experiences. You know, like we go to the library every single week. She reads almost every day. We're still doing read alouds, which I have I think I brought our read aloud. We've been working our way through the Wild Robot series. So we're currently on the Wild Robot Escapes. So that, and then we have other things that we do that I consider to be, you know, additions to language arts. We're doing the Evan Moore spelling workbook. We have been reading. We started typing this year, so that's from The Good and the Beautiful, which again, all of this is in my curriculum picks video as well, so I'll try to link that video if you guys want to look up any of these curriculum choices. But between the typing and reading and doing spelling, I'm just really not super concerned about only being so many lessons through her language arts, because I just know that we are still learning those things just in different ways. So I really have high hopes for the rest of this year, especially as the weather starts getting a little bit warmer and we can keep doing things outside. I think that it's going to continue to be such a great year, and it's just really so exciting and motivating for me to have such a positive year, because as much as we all love homeschool, it can be really hard when we feel like our curriculum choices just aren't working, or we, you know, doubt ourselves, like, are we doing enough? Is this, am I making the right choices for my children? And I really just think it comes, you know, with time. Yeah, you know, as you go each year homeschooling, you get a little bit more confident, you know how your children learn, and you know certain curriculums, and it's easier for you to make those choices, things like that. So, you know, you just get more confident as you go. So I'm going to wrap this up here, you guys. I'll try to link some of the stuff down below, but I'll definitely link my curriculum picks video if you guys want to see anything else that we are using. And let me know in the comments, you know, if you're new here. I would love to have you subscribe. Let me know how your year is going, and definitely check out the playlist, because there's going to be lots of other mamas sharing how their year is going, and that can be very motivational, or if you just need a pick-me-up that you're doing okay and you're doing a good job. that will be the playlist for you. So thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you and hope that I'll see you again soon. And real quick before I let you guys go, I want to mention I'm going to add in some videos and maybe some little picture clips at the end of this so that you can see some of the activities that we've been doing in our homeschool. Bye!